What's up guys, this is Balázs from Racing Brick. Today's set uses the Powered Up protocol and it has power-up packs, and it is part of a new product line developed together with Nintendo. This is the 71360 Adventures with Mario Starter Course set. I have a confession to make before we start. When I was a kid we did not have a Nintendo console. I grew up with a Commodore 64 computer. This means instead of Mario I was playing with the Gianna sisters, therefore I don't know much about the world of Mario and the different characters. I will be like a kid who already saw this plumber guy with a mustache somewhere, but have no idea about all the other funny characters. About the boxes here, when the pre-order went live on lego.com, I secured my sample immediately, and I was happy to see that I will get some gifts with the starter set. Unfortunately, the confirmation email and the whole product page did not explain really well what I will get, so here's a little clarification that may help you as well. If you pre-order the set like myself, you saw a set called 5006216 Super Mario Collection and two extra items, 71360 and 40414. As it turns out, the collection is actually the bundle that contains the other two sets, so you paid for the starter course and it comes with the 40414 Monty Mole and Super Mushroom gift with purchase box set. Apart from these, there are tons of expansion packs. Mario has a whole product family now. The starter course set is still essential to buy because only this one contains the figure. Now let's see the box. The shape is pretty weird, not sure if it looks anything like from the video game, but it grabs your attention on the shelf. There's a lot of information scattered on different sides and some of it is worth to check, so let's have a closer look. On the front you see your Mario figure and the elements of the starter course. This section provides some details about the functions. Mario has color recognition, sound, interactive features with the LCD screen, and Bluetooth connection. So far so good. On the top you see some accessories and characters, and a warning that says a smart device is required but obviously not included. On the back we see kids playing with the set, and a small label that might be quite alarming for some. It says Digital Building Instructions in Free App. Does this mean we don't get a paper manual? Let's open it and find it out. I think I actually tried to open it on the wrong side, but never mind, it also works here. The set contains 5 numbered bags and an unnumbered one, a quick start guide and a white box. If we open the white box we can see Mario, but he will definitely need to get his pants first before we start to play with him. As you see, he has an LCD screen for the eyes, the mouth and a small display on his chest. There are 6 micro switches that are detecting the different suits in the power-up sets. It has an accelerometer, a speaker, Bluetooth connection, so there are tons of features squeezed into this little guy. If we check the quick start guide, it becomes clear that it is really just a quick guide and we don't get printed instructions. Let's see what options we have to build a set. First we need to assemble Mario. The guide says we will need the white box and bag number 1. As you see, his pants are actually in the unnumbered bag, so that one has to be opened as well. 2 AAA batteries are required and a screw to remove the panel on the battery compartment. Once completed, we can press the button on Mario's back and... Lego Mario time! Yes, we will hear this a lot. So, on the next page of the quick start guide, we are instructed to download the app for the set. The app is quite big, so it takes some time to download it. It also takes quite some time to launch the app, and interestingly it opens in Hungarian, despite the fact that my iPad is set to English. Anyway, I need to connect Mario first to perform a firmware update. It might be obvious if you think about it, but first I tried to press the Bluetooth button without turning Mario on, and didn't understand why it was not working, as the instructions did not ask to turn it on first. Might be logical, but still would be nice to point out. Once the update is finished, Mario reboots, and the app as well, and we see the initial screen. Now let's try to find first where can I change the language to English. Okay, it's much better now. The main screen seems to have the building instructions we were looking for. It has one for Mario as well, despite the fact that we already built him using the quick start guide. The interface might look familiar if you already used, for example, the Boost app. You can view the steps in 3D, you can rotate the object if needed. It's quite nice and easy to use. The other advantage of the app-based instructions is the presence of the tutorial videos. After the building stages, you get short videos about the usage of the character. About the new pieces, there are literally tons of custom-made parts in this set, and lots of printed pieces as well. If you would like to see a nice and detailed article about the new pieces, then I suggest to have a look at this great article on New Elementary. You can find the link in the description. As I said, there are a lot of printed pieces, but we get these special barcode elements as well. They are not printed, these are pre-applied stickers instead. Why stickers? As I heard during the early tests, prints and custom applied stickers were not durable enough, so the team chose to use pre-applied stickers that have an extra protective coating. So, how does it work? Mario uses the color sensor and scanner at the bottom. It can detect the color of the brick. As you see, it has different reactions to green, red and blue, or it can detect the barcode sticker and have a corresponding action or behavior triggered. As I mentioned previously, Mario seems to be a member of the Powered Up family, as it supports the LEGO wireless protocol. Unfortunately, this does not mean that you can access it immediately with the Powered Up app, but in theory this might happen at some point. Or if we don't get an official support, then I'm sure the wise and skillful members of the community will find a way to use his abilities. About the instructions, if you don't like the app at all for some reason, then I have some good news. The building instructions are also available in the classic PDF format on lego.com. I know that's still not a printed manual, but please save some trees and don't print them. These sets are super simple and can be built quickly. As I am mostly interested in the technical aspects of Mario, and I am not the real target audience of this set, I will ask my children to build and test it. In the next video you will see the building experience, how the gameplay looks like and how the set can be played. I'm really looking forward to hear their opinion. Until then, please let me know your thoughts in the comments, especially if you already had a chance to build and play with the set or the expansion packs. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and tap the notification bell if you don't want to miss my LEGO reviews and LEGO RC videos. See you next time, bye bye.